Episode 8, Season 5 of Only Murders in the Building, titled Cuckoo Chicks, is really, really fun. It's female-based driven episode, which is fantastic. We see that the ladies are invited to a ladies' night in the Arconia in the Velvet Room. Mabel, Loretta, and Detective Williams get all dolled up, but then before they make it in, they spot Lorraine at the desk at the front counter, and it's like, what is going on? So Lorraine joins them, and she wants to know what happened to her husband, Lester. While that's going on, we see Charles and Oliver trying to stop the last sale of the apartment in the Arconia, because if one more sale goes through an apartment, Camilla owns the entire building and can build her casino. We then start to unravel the mystery of what's going on with Camilla. Camilla was basically in love with Nikki. She wanted help with Nikki to make the Arconia what it is and make it a casino. Nikki gets some profit with it. But, while Nikki and his wife were having trouble, they were kind of, getting separated, getting divorced. Camilla was moving in. And within that time, it's really, really crazy how everything happens. And seeing how Loretta, played by Meryl Streep, does her character in this as the psychic medium Celery is really, really fun. Just seeing big name stars like Meryl Streep, Renee Zellweger, Diane Wiest in a scene together in a show like this is unimaginable. It's mind-blowing, because there's no way you could get these big name stars in a film, for that matter, but you get them in a comedy, drama, true crime show like this. We then see Detective Williams actually change into the deal, and she wants to kind of get Camilla to tilt a little bit while she's playing 21. And it's like, okay, what is she going? And then things all unravel. It's crazy. But then Charles and Oliver kind of find out who that last tenant is. And it's the therapist that lives in the Arconia. They have a therapy session and they go back and forth. We find out what's bothering Charles, what's bothering Oliver. And all that happens. Detective Williams is pushed out. She comes in. She joins the therapy session. It's a funny back and forth where everything is turned on the therapist. And then he becomes part of the session as well in a funny comedic scene. A lot of stuff happens so quickly in this episode that it's broken up. We then see Mabel and Lorraine go back to Mabel's apartment and they talk about everything. But then kind of Lorraine mentions something, that the elevator crank that Lester had is missing. Well, we find out where it is at the end of this episode, and it's crazy. A lot of things are unraveling in this 5th season, and it's episode 8. This is a 10-episode season. A lot of things are going to happen very, very quickly, very, very fast, just to see what can happen. It's going to be different and fun, I will say, just to see what happened to Lester, the whole thing with Nikki, who was actually behind it. Is Camilla really behind it? Will the Arconia turn into a casino for all that matter? And, the aspect of what is really, really going on is the big thing. In the previous 4 seasons, by episode 7 or 8, you knew what happened to the person that was murdered, and you found out who the killer was. And then 9 and 10 usually pushed forward the access of kind of figure out what the next season would be. Well, we still don't know what happened. We're going to find out, and it's probably going to be crazy. But the question is, will this be the final season of Only Murders in the Building? Or will we get a 6th season? Just have to wait and see to find out. This is a fun show from start to finish. I absolutely loved this episode. I will say, though, when Charles, Oliver, and Mabel are together, it's a more dynamic team. It's more fun. The scenes are more great. But when they get separated, it's like, wait, there's so many things happening so many times, so many scenes. It's like, can the writers keep up? So far, they have. So I'm really curious to see how all this plays out. Let me know in the comment section what you thought about episode 8, season 5 of Only Murders in the Building. Did you like this episode? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? What do you think about the aspect of the progression? Do you really know who killed Lester? What's the whole thing between Camilla and Nikki? Will Camilla get her wish of turning Arconia into a casino? Will someone else buy it? What's going to happen? Will they stay at the Arconia? Is this the ending of everything? Absolutely insanity. Let me know in the comment section about all the questions I just asked. I'm Mr. Filmstock. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you all in the next review video. And be sure you tune in next week to my episode 9, season 5 review of Only Murders in the Building.